I was beyond pissed off. It was 6 in the morning and I was ready to start my daily ritual of making coffee. Except we were out of coffee. I mean, it's hard enough getting up that early, but now I was out of the one thing that has prevented me from becoming a serial killer. I was crushed. I marched to the convenience store very angry. Like the disgusting beast that I am, I didn't wash my face nor did I brush my teeth. I needed my coffee, damn it, and I needed it now. As I was walking back, still slightly pissed off, I kept getting notifications after notifications on TikTok. Like, at first I started not to check it, but then I was like, fuck it. The comments were pouring in. Maddie Healy is following you on Instagram. What? My jaw nearly dropped to the ground right then and there. You have got to be fucking kidding me, I thought to myself. I was convinced people were just trolling, so I decided to go over to Instagram, and long and behold, it was true. The frontman of 1975, aka one of my favorite bands of all time, was following me. What in the actual fuck? I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe just putting myself out there and making videos on the internet could provide a bridge from where I am to where I want it to be. It wasn't so much about Maddie Healy or really any Pacific famous person following me or watching my videos that got me excited, though that was definitely cool as shit. It was more so the idea that something like that could happen simply by posting videos and documenting my life. Creating video entries, diary entries into my life, my thoughts, my little world, could be an invitation to others to explore that world with me. I realized the internet was both a canvas and a portal. I could create whatever I wanted, and sometimes those creations can open up worlds, unlock doors, and provide opportunities that otherwise would have never happened. Let me say this. I come from absolutely nothing. My entire teenage experience was me living in and out of shitty motels. I had nothing but shitty job after shitty job after shitty job. I worked from Taco Bell to grocery stores, hotels, and as of this writing right now, this video right now, the making of this video right now, I am a residential housekeeper. I don't have a lot of money. I struggle to make ends meet, and I have no connections to the entertainment industry whatsoever. But what I do have and what I encourage you to have is audacity. I have the audacity to think that my dreams would not be denied no matter what my circumstances were, no matter what the obstacles were. I had the audacity and I have the audacity and the nerve to give my dreams a shot, to give my ideas a shot, to give my story a shot. And yes, I failed more times than I can count, but I was also transformed and made stronger by every loss that I took. I know that some of you watching or listening to this want to put yourself out there. You want to share your art, your tips, or you just want to be yourself, but you are scared. What if I fail? What if I look stupid? What if no one likes what I post, upload, or share? Trust me, I get it. But fuck all of that. First of all, most people don't even give a fuck about what you're doing. Okay? Why? Because we are all the TV stars in our own little show. We're all preoccupied with our own fears, our own doubts, insecurities, and trauma to hyper-focus on any one specific person. So no one, and I mean no one, is having restless nights because you posted a video of your cat in a tutu. It's ridiculous. Post whatever you want and just put yourself out there. And yes, you may get trolls. In fact, you will definitely get trolls. But who cares about them too? If anything, trolls are one of two things. Number one, they're lonely little fuckers trying to kill time until they go back to stalking their ex on Instagram. And number two, trolls also give you free engagement. They boost you in the algorithm and they spread the gospel, your gospel, without you having to pay Mark Zuckerberg in Facebook ads. And Zuckerberg, for the love of God, you would never be cool. Please, just let it go. And for some of you, like I said, it's fear. But when it's not your fear trying to hold you back, it's your inner critic. Constantly telling you that your art sucks, your music sucks, you suck at fashion, or whatever that you're into. And then you start thinking, oh man, I'm not good enough. Well, let me tell you something. Neither am I. Okay? But I decided to do it anyway. And that's the attitude that you have to adapt. I am not the best writer. but I love writing, so I decided to fucking write. There are gifted authors and writers far better than me, and yet me, little old me, who comes from absolutely nothing, putting myself out there, making content, literally led to a book that I wrote selling nearly 5,000 copies. And that book that I wrote paid for my rent for the last couple of years. Alright? I also make music. I am not the best musician. And yet putting myself out there led to one of my songs getting over 100,000 streams, and strangers all around the world telling me that a song I wrote in my little apartment got them through a dark time. I say all of this to let you know that the world needs you. Let me say that again. The world needs you. You want to know why a lot of mainstream music sucks? Because the world is waiting for your dope ass to stop with the woe is me and stop with all that bullshit and drop that fucking banger that could save someone's life. You want to know why some people are so lonely? Because they've been waiting for someone like you to give them hope. There's people who already know that you are dope. They're just waiting to meet you. And don't get boggled down in views and likes and blah, blah, blah. That isn't important right now. That's a byproduct of you deciding to show up. Like, no offense, some of you are kind of annoying. We could have had the next great horror movie instead of endless reboots if your ass would just show up and bless us with that script that you have spent the last 5 years sleeping on. We could have had better fashion options than the endless hell pit that is Temu if you guys would just give that eco-friendly clothing brand that you've been working on another shot. You are fucking worth it. I don't give a fuck if you feel like shit. I don't care if you failed 1,000,000 times. I don't care if you've had a terrible and unsupportive friend group or family, which, by the way, drop them. Some of you keep hanging around people you can't even stand. Stop disrespecting yourself like that. Making content, making art, putting out ideas out there changed my life. It gave me a skill that I lacked for so long. Confidence. It gave me the confidence to say, actually, I do matter. The confidence to know that actually my ideas, my dreams are important. They're important to me. I genuinely believe it can do the same for you. And yes, it will be messy and the journey will be all over the place and you will doubt yourself sometimes. But do it anyway. Make your beautiful, ugly, weird, dope-ass art and put yourself out there. Because we're waiting for you.